Hello, my name is Chin Ho. This is the video demonstration for my final year project titled Sentiment Analysis of Social Media Comment using Machine Learning Technique. What I have built is Comment Insight. It's a web-based sentiment analysis application, and I will walk you through it starting with the landing page here. Manually analyzing sentiment in large volume of social media comment is time-consuming, and human judgment can become inconsistent due to fatigue and subjective interpretation. The application follow a simple workflow shown here. User enter to up to 5 comments, choose which model to use for analysis. The system process them and then display sentiment result with chat and supporting score, which can be saved into the history or download as CSV. Looking at existing research, several gaps stood out. Some studies only consider binary classification, resulting in limited emotional representation. Some tools are not successfully deployed as web application due to integration issues, such as Django compatibility problem. Some studies only evaluate two sentiment analysis techniques, such as weather and robot, resulting in limited comparison of how different model type perform on social media comments, and sentiment dataset often become imbalanced after automatic labeling, which can bias machine learning model toward the majority sentiment class. This application was built to close those gaps. It classifies comment into positive, neutral, and negative rather than just two classes. It deployed as a working fresh web application. It compared three machine learning models, SVN, logistic regression, and nav-based on the same TF-IDF pipeline, and it applies SMOT to correct class imbalance. On top of that, it adds weather and text box for extra interpretability, visual chart, CSV export, and persistent user-specific history stored in Firebase, summarized here in the feature section. Compare the three models by F1 score. SVM achieved the strongest overall result at approximately 92%, followed by logistic regression at 90%, and nav-based at 70%. That's why SVN is used as the default primary model in this app, while the other two remain available as optional comparison. To summarize, manual sentiment analysis is slow and inconsistent. The solution here is machine learning-based classification into positive, neutral, and negative sentiment. And the system also supports safe history and CSV export for practical, repeated use. Now let's take a look at how a user get into the application. Let's start with the register page. New user provide their full name, email address, and password. As the user type a password, the system check it against several requirements in real time: minimum rank, uppercase, lowercase number, and special character. Show here in the checklist. There is also a toggle to show and hide the password, and a confirm password field to make sure both entities match before the account is created. Now let's move to the login page, which existing user can sign in with their email and password. There is also a password forget option here. If user enter their email and click this, the system send them a password reset email through Firebase so they can access without needing to contact support. I will now log in with my account to access the main application. So now this is the analyze page, the core of the application where user actually run sentiment analysis on their comment. I will enter a few sample comment now. SVM is selected as the primary model by default. I will also enable logistic regression and net-based for comparison. Now I will run the analysis. The result shows sentiment prediction from all three models. I will also show the chart here, which visualize the distribution of positive, neutral, and negative comment for each model at a glance. For any comment, I can also view the extra supporting score for the weather and text box, which give additional polarity and subjectivity measure. And the analysis is automatically saved and result can be exported as CSV. This is the history page where all past analyses are automatically saved. I can click view detail on any record to see the full past analysis. And inside here, I can also click the view the extra score for any comment, just like on the analyze page. And also the record can be downloaded individually as CSV, or I can select it to export them together as one combined CSV file. And also, if a record is no longer need, I can also delete it from the history. And this is the profile page where user can manage their account. User can update their display name here and change their password, which require their current password. And for verification, and apply the same password strength rule we saw during registration. And here is the toggle. If you click it, you can see or hide it. After click the update password, it will update the password and show the successful message. So in conclusion, this project addresses key gap in existing sentiment analysis research and tools by introducing a neutral sentiment category, successfully deploying the model as working Flash web application, comparing three machine learning classifier under the same condition, and reducing class invariance through SMOT. Future work could explore additional language, deep learning based model, and large dataset. Thank you for watching.